A few days ago, I stumbled across these graphs from a time use study showing how we spend our time across different ages. And one thing that stood out is that no matter our age, we spend time with ourselves every single day. And so I started to reflect, how am I spending time with myself? What does that look like for me? And when I zoomed out, what I realized is that I'm not really spending time with myself alone. I am physically alone, but mentally, I simply choose not to be. So what does that mean? It means that every time I'm walking outside, either to go to the gym or to the supermarket, I need to have my headphones on, listening to music, podcast, or something. When I'm cooking, when I'm showering, when I'm in the bathroom, the same exact thing. And then the other day, I was watching a movie with my boyfriend here on the couch. And then he gets up to go to the kitchen to bring something to drink. And for those 30 seconds, 1 minute that he took to go to the kitchen and come back, I had reached for my phone, did a few scrolls, and then put it down when he arrived and we unpaused the movie. And then I thought, why couldn't I sit by myself for 30 seconds without reaching out for my phone? Why couldn't I just sit in silence and just wait for 30 seconds? And don't get me wrong, I don't think that reaching for your phone or listening to music when you cook, it's a problem and you always have to sit in silence. What I'm saying is that I am now trying to sit in silence, to not reach for stimulation, and it feels extremely uncomfortable. It feels that I am literally right now incapable of doing this, that somehow I have lost the skill. There are many times that I've said that all I wish for is to be more present in life. That I feel a lot of times that I'm just going through life in autopilot. But then I'm thinking, how is it possible for me to feel that I'm present and I'm alive when I am the one that blocks every opportunity I get to just be present, understand my surroundings and observe? And so the other day, I was actually very early for an appointment and I realized that I had 1 hour to spare. And I said, okay, let's practice now. What better time than now? I found a nice cafe and I sat down. Thankfully, there was a table right next to the window. And I started to just observe. People were coming, people were going. There was music in the background. There were nice cars passing in front of the window. There were birds flying on the sky. And I started to just relax. My mind had just gone blank for a bit. And then something came to my mind. In France, there is an old idea they had, which is called flâneur, which is used to describe a person walking through town, observing, not documenting, just observing in silence. And I said to myself, wow, even though I do like a lot of things that modern life has to offer, I think somewhere along the lines, I have personally lost some of the skills that older generations and people had. So if you have been practicing what I'm saying because it feels uncomfortable staying in silence for you as well, or if you're someone that it comes really natural to you, please do share your experience. It would be really beneficial for me to learn how other people are dealing with this. It's one of my goals this year to be more present in life. Thanks for sticking till the end. As always, take care. Cheers and see you in the next one.